What's good, math family? Today's video, we're focusing on two examples of Pythagorean theorem and how to properly solve. So when we look at this first example, what is unique about it is that they gave us a binomial instead of a regular integer or whole number. So what that means is that we're going to have to factor. So let's set this up, right? We know we have 6 squared plus 8 squared is equal to 4x minus 2 squared. So once we use the box method, family, right, and we multiply this binomial by itself, this is what we should get. All right, so once we multiply, we're going to get 36 plus 64 is equal to 16x squared minus 16x plus 4. Now, once we clean this side up, family, we're going to get 100 is equal to 16x squared minus 16x plus 4. So why is this important? We are now going to combine our like terms and factor. So now I'm going to subtract 100, right? That's gone. Subtract 100 here. So now when I rewrite this quadratic equation, this is what we should have. 16x squared minus 16x minus 96 is equal to 0. Right? And the best method to factor, yes, we could use the quadratic formula, but the best method to factor is let's use the greatest common factor. So I pull out 16, we have x squared minus x minus, and let's see what 96 divided by 16 is. Minus 6. And this is now equal to 0. So now we're focusing on what's in here, right? I'm going to factor. So I have 16 times x minus 3 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. So 16 is equal to 0. We throw that out. That's not correct. X minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3. That could possibly be an answer. Then we have x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 2. Now, x is equal to negative 2 is an extraneous solution. And you guys know why. If we're talking about the length of a triangle, right, the side length, it cannot be negative. So our correct answer is 3 because the side length has to be positive. Now, before we go to the second question, the reason why students get this wrong, right? It said, what is the value of x? X is 3. Sometimes they'll say, hey, what is the value of the side? Meaning we would have to go in, plug our x in, and then simplify. So if they're asking us for the side length, it would be 10. But if they're asking us for the value of x, it would be 3. So just make sure you don't make that mistake. And now we're going to go to that second example. In example number 2, family, I've noticed that sometimes students struggle when they have to square terms that have radicals, right? So when we set this up, we'd have 30 squared plus x squared is equal to 10 radical 10 squared, right? And the proper way we would do this is we'd have 900 plus x squared is equal to what? And just remember, when you square something with a radical, it's just a number without the radical. So essentially, this is 100 times 10. So on this side, after we square 10 radical 10, we should get 1,000, right? This is 100. 100 times 10 is 1,000. Subtract 100 from both sides. X squared now is equal to 1,000 minus 900. So we know x squared is equal to 100. Now we take the square root of 100 and we know that x is going to be equal to positive 10. It's not going to be plus or minus because we're talking about the side length, all right? So x is equal to 10, and this is how you will properly solve using Pythagorean theorem. Really hope that this video was helpful for you, math family. If it was, smash the like button. If you have questions or something confused you, comment down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And like we said again, or before, thank you guys so much again for continuing to watch our channel and support your channel. We really appreciate all our supporters and subscribers. Thank you guys.